and just let me know when you've done it so that I can start. Okay. Welcome back to Spence's Mass Effect Quick Tips. So today, this episode, we are going to be covering gear and upgrades. So now that I've been giving you info about gameplay and social interactions, this next part is really going to be from the wiki because, well, it's very specific, it's very dense. But once you get set on your first mission, which is about 10 minutes after you finish making your character, you get sent to Eden Prime. And you're able to pick up your first set of gear. Shepard and squad members can make use of 6 major types of equipment: weapons, armor, biotic amps, omni tools, ammo upgrades, and armor upgrades. You also have grenades to consider. Equipment quality is rated with Roman numerals, 1 being the weakest and 10 being the strongest. So 1 is going to be an I, and X is 10. Equipment can be found in storage containers throughout the galaxy, some of which will require special skills to access. Items can also be looted from defeated enemies or purchased from merchants. So let's go ahead. We are now on Eden Prime. We just landed. And if you come down here, you're going to see some critters down here. You see? And I believe, if I recall correctly, you come down to the water, you turn left, and there's a little canister. So some loot crates will look like this. So this is an upgrade kit. You just want to look for when you have that option to open something. So these are armor upgrades. So I'm going to go ahead and take them all. If you have too many or multiple of a certain upgrade, you can also reduce it to Omni Gel. We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, so you're going to go to your equipment menu. So for consoles, it's going to be your options menu, but you could also use your spacebar if you're using a PC. So you're going to go to your equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip items and upgrade your gear. It's going to look a little different between PC and console, but not very much. So just look for the prompts. You have an option to select and equip your item. You can upgrade an equipment by pressing square on PS4, which is what I'm playing on, or you can break it down into Omni Gel. So you want to look for those button codes. So let's continue. So since I primarily use a pistol and a shotgun, I'm going to go to my pistol. I'm going to hit upgrades. Now I don't have any ammo upgrades, but if I did, this is where they would be. And if I scroll over, I would have a weapon upgrade, which would upgrade the weapon itself. What I do have is armor upgrades. So I'm going to go to my armor, upgrade, and so it will describe for you what it does. And if you get the same upgrade, but it has a different Roman numeral next to it, it will tell you that it has a better or worse rating. Because we're just starting out, everything's going to be 1 or I. So let's see here. Mechanical augmentation that increases your brute strength. So it increases my splash damage or reduces my cooldown. Cooldown is how often you can use your abilities. So I don't know how often I'm going to get to use my abilities, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on my armor. I can switch between my characters, and I know I had 2 armor upgrades, so I'm going to give Caden this other one. Now I'm going to do this real quick, but I will go over abilities in my next video. So just trust what I'm doing. Trust the process. Okay. So if you want to know my personal favorites for ammo, you're going to be looking for cryo rounds or polonium rounds, because it takes down the enemy's shields and reduces their accuracy. And some of them, the polonium rounds, can do damage over time. Be sure to read through all of the different descriptions that were listed on there. If you have too many of those lower tier options, you can reduce the ammo to Omnigel, which will help you when you are riding around in your planet side vehicle, which is called the Mako. Your armor upgrades are going to help you and your squad mates in various ways. They can do things from boosting your shields, increase your brute strength, and if you punch a creature, it can increase your brute strength if you punch a creature, increase your regeneration of your health and your powers, and many other boosts and resistances or protections. Again, if you have those extra upgrades, reduce them to Omnigel. The functionality during gameplay, you are able to switch your weapons by pulling up the weapon wheel. So, your weapon that you have equipped is going to be listed in green, and if you are selecting a new weapon, it will be in orange. Now, if I do a quick tap, it will go back to the weapon I just used. It does not scroll through the weapons. So if you wanted to use something other than the last two weapons that you have been using, you have to go to that weapon wheel to select something else. Also, always remember, you have a team, and your team will also need to have stuff assigned to them. Now, if there's something that you are not trained in, it will probably tell you are untrained in that weapon. It doesn't mean that you can't use it. It does mean, however, that it will be a little less accurate and less powerful. So just remember, Vanguards get pistols and shotguns. Infiltrators get pistols and sniper rifles. Engineers, adepts, sentinels, they all get pistols, and soldiers can eventually use all of them with great efficacy. When you put points into your various weapon abilities, which you will see right here. So you've got pistols. Under that, you've got shotguns, but that won't open up until you put so many points into shotgun. Additional abilities will unlock. So for pistols, it would be marksman. For shotgun, it's carnage. For sniper rifle, it's assassination. For assault rifles, it is overkill. And I think that's it. So the next video is going to be a bit longer because we're going to be going over your talents and abilities. I will do that when I have my full gamut of characters and I can show you everything. If you have any questions regarding what I've covered in this video, please leave them in the comments. And if you want to get notified whenever I post a new quick tips video, go ahead and hit the notification button. And thank you for joining me for this episode of Spence's Mass Effect Quick Tips, and we will see you in the next video. Ooh, wait, I saw... Where? I saw upgrade kit. Where? Ooh, there's an upgrade kit there. I have never seen that one before. Wow. Oops. Well, now I remember how to do that. Okay, so grenades are square. Got it. And you can change your grenades too.